What's up guys, we are River, Corin and Mila, also known as North South Travels.
And this is our 1 week in the Faroe Islands.
We were invited by Visit Faroe Islands to travel around and explore these incredible and somewhat elusive islands. We hired a car, immersed ourselves in nature, found waterfalls and hiked over grassy sheep-lined hillsides, all while taking in the stunning views all around us. First up was to see perhaps the most iconic waterfall in the Faroe Islands, the Mulafossa. We were hopeful we might get to see our first ever glimpse of a little black and white bird with an orange beak.
Literally a puffin just flew into the rocks. Look, look, look! Oh look, there's 4 of them! Wow! Are they funny birdies?
Well, we just saw the puffins.
Yeah, well unexpected. I just didn't know that they were
No,
here.
we weren't expecting it at all.
Yeah. They're so
You
cute
saw them.
and little small. I thought they were bigger for some reason.
I think you saw them first, got really excited, made lots of noise and scared them off.
No! I saw them first and then 5 came. They wanted to see me, obviously. Or they wanted to see Mila.
Yeah.
I don't think she was sure what they were. She just started giggling. Next time, pit stop break for some smoothie melts. Yummy.
With Mila safely back in our super lightweight fuel carrier, we hiked along the coastline to the nearby village of Gatadalur.
We were told to come prepared with waterproofs, windproof clothing. We even bought woolly hats. It's boiling.
The village itself is only small, with a handful of tourist shops, a village dog and a cafe that seems to prove very popular. Might have something to do with their delicious carrot cake. Plus our first ever sighting of the traditional and oh so whimsical grass roof houses.
A 5-minute drive around the other side of the mountain. We've seen a nice little slip road that we pulled off on, parked up, and there's actually hiking trails that you can walk down.
To get a better view of Dranganir, which are these rocks right in front of us over here.
Dranganir is a collective name given to the magnificent sea stacks extending up out of the sea. The hike down to see these left us truly speechless. It really is one of the most incredible and unique sights in the Faroe Islands.
Heavy. Bless her. It's taking its toll. She's fast asleep.
Let me catch my breath.
I know. Oh, it's steep. Steeper than it seems.
Yeah, it is steeper than it seems.
It's definitely worth hiking down for.
I think we just want to encourage you as well to just rent a car and go off and explore in your own terms. Like, you don't have to book these tours. We keep seeing these tours, not even come to this place obviously, but go into the more obvious ones, and they're there for literally a few minutes, then they're back on the bus and off. Yeah. You don't really get to experience it.
And plus, when you have a baby, like, things do take a bit longer, so it's nicer to just be on your own terms, and if your baby's having a bit of a cry or your child is having a bit of a tantrum, then you know you can just take a minute and then go off and explore.
So save your money on those tours, spend it on hiring a car and go off and explore, and you're on no one else's time except yours.
Offload and back on the road. Mila had just woken up, so it was time for snacks to go as we made our way to our next destination. Just driving around the island, you can't help but be in awe of the stunning scenery. We drove across Vagar and onto Streymoy Island to visit the northernmost village with a population of just 71 people.
We've just had to pull over to see the quaint village from above because it's so beautiful.
It's so beautiful. Like, we were in an hour in whether to come here today, but the weather is insane again, and this village is so cute. Like, I can't even imagine living here. It's literally in the middle of nowhere in a huge like cove out onto the sea.
head down?
Yeah, let's go. Let's go see it.
This is literally, I could probably count the number of houses on one hand. Could you live here? No.
Are you going for a swim?
No. Are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pronounced Tunavik, it's known locally as the tiny hidden village, with no more than 55 houses all nestled along the beach and views extending out to the iconic Rising and Kellingin sea stacks. This settlement's unbeatable location has made it one of the most visited in the Faroes.
If you do end up coming, which we highly recommend you do, we'd also recommend that you bring cash, because there's a local old man selling his own coffee. He's got his 2 waffle machines, making waffles, and we have no cash.
Oh, it's such a shame he doesn't take card, like, unsurprisingly, but yeah, it's so quaint. People sitting there having their coffee and waffles, so definitely bring some cash. It's only about €10.
Time to move on. With so much beauty set across 18 islands, we wanted to make the most of every single second. Unsurprisingly, it wasn't long before we came across yet another towering waterfall. Cascading over 2 levels, Fossa is the tallest waterfall in the Faroe Islands. Of course, we stopped off, hiked up and soaked in the sunshine, making the most of being in and amongst this magnificent country. One place we had to see was the remote little village of Saxon. This village's unique location and irresistible picturesque lagoon mean it's no wonder thousands flock here. Sadly, drone and even imagery is restricted here, but despite this, visiting is a must.
We're going on a boat tour.
Yeah. We're going to go and see some more puffins, hopefully. We just got to Best Manor, to the tourist information, which is where they go from. Yeah, we're on the last boat cruise of the day.
It's a really nice village as well. It's pretty big. It's one of the biggest ones we've seen so far. But it's beautiful.
Yeah,
I keep saying it's beautiful. Everywhere here is beautiful. Are you ready? Are we going to get on the top?
I don't know. It's looking unlikely. Watch your step.
We didn't get our seat upstairs or at the back, so we're inside. But we're telling ourselves it's better for Mila anyway because she's in the warm.
Yeah, we'll sacrifice where we want to sit for Mila.
Keep telling yourself that?
Yeah. To be fair, no, it probably is. It's sunny, but it's still cool. So we'll sit in here and then just nip outside when we can.
Over roughly 90 minutes, you're guided around spectacular coastline into deep grottos and caves carved by the crashing waves over time. Thousands of seabirds have made these cliffs their home. With so much magnificent nature around you, you begin to understand why Faroese culture is so deeply rooted in respect for the forces of nature. One so forced, rocking the boat nearly enough to send Mila to sleep.
I feel a bit motion sick.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
The motion.
That's worth it.
Yeah.
We went in some cool caves. We saw the elephant rock, called the elephant rock because it looks like an elephant. I am now starving.
Me too. And there's one restaurant, so we're gonna go and find it.
Got mixed reviews, so I guess we'll find out.
Oh, let me see. Oh yeah. Want some pizza, baby?
Okay, we are gonna finish this off, eat dinner and drive home. We've got an hour's drive, pretty tired, but I think we're gonna call it a night tonight, yeah?
Yeah, Mila needs a nap. Well, no, she needs bedtime.
She needs bedtime.
Morning. So we're all packed up, we're ready to leave. We're moving from our Airbnb in Klaksvik to a hotel. But we didn't show you around, so let's give you a little tour.
The boathouse was conveniently fitted out and super cosy, with a lounge, kitchen and all the appliances you would need for a few nights, a small dining area and a cot for our needs. Up a small ladder leads to a loft bed and doors out to a private decking overlooking the bay. It was time to pack up our things and head back west to the island of Streymoy. Travelling with kids means you never travel light, despite how hard you might try. After 1, 2, maybe more trips, we were finally on our way.
Everything?
I think so.
Leaving Klaksvik behind and heading for the capital, Tórshavn.
Got Mila from the car to the pram, stayed asleep.
Lunch was next on the to-do list. At the Nordic House, the island's cultural centre promotes Nordic and Faroese culture with regular art exhibitions, concerts and theatre performances. Nearby is the country's national museum filled with history, cultural and geological background of the Faroe Islands, including information on Saksin, the historic fortress and lighthouse, originally built in 1580s to protect against pirate raids.
We're in the hotel. We've checked in. We managed to check in. And we've asked for a baby cot. And they don't have any cots. So, looks like I'll be sleeping here.
And Mummy and Mila sleeping here.
We just spent 2.5 hours trying to put Mina to sleep because she's so used to sleeping in a cot. I don't even know what I'm saying, I'm so tired.
Yeah, obviously she's used to sleeping in a cot, like in her baby bed, and unfortunately this hotel do not provide cots, which we didn't know. So anyway, that's fine. Like we pushed the bed to the wall so she has a safe space to sleep. But obviously for her it's different surrounding, new hotel, different place to sleep. So yeah, it just took a bit of time tonight, which is unusual for her, but hopefully tomorrow won't be so bad.
It's just the fact because she is so used to sleeping in a cot. Normally we could just leave her awake in a cot. And we know she's safe, so she's not going to climb out, she's not going to fall off the bed. Like we know she's safe and she'll just soothe herself to sleep. Yeah. Whereas now, if we left her on the bed,
She'd get off.
walked out or hid in the bathroom, she'd be off the bed.
Yeah, she'd climb off. She's too clever for that.
Anyway, one of those nights. Eventful night last night, but we were leaving a little bit later than planned.
Yeah. Had a lazy morning and breakfast.
Not really lazy.
You didn't wake up till 9?
I didn't go to bed till like 1:30.
Yeah.
I was editing. I turned around and you were asleep.
Yeah, I can't do it. I have to do the early mornings with Mila, you do the late nights.
Yeah.
But we're off on a hike. Nothing like a chilled day.
And the weather's holding up.
Yeah, fingers crossed there's no rain. I can just see it, we're halfway around and it's like...
It starts pouring.
So...
To get from one island to the other, you have tunnels that go under the water or through the mountains. And whenever you come out the other side, it's always a guessing game to what the weather's going to be like. It's completely different to the side that you come in through the tunnel, then you come out.
Yeah, and we were doing well, just like cloudy, bit of sunshine here and there. And then once we came through the tunnel, the rain started.
It's pouring.
And it's really heavy.
Like the visibility is really bad, so even if we did hike,
Yeah.
one, we can't fly the drone, and two, we don't even know if we're going to be able to see anything, to be honest.
It's really poor visibility, so I just don't think that the end goal is even worth it. Like, if we could just embrace the rain, but it's not worth it, is it? We're just sitting in here coming up with excuses, really.
Yeah.
To not go out in the rain. Plus, we don't have any waterproof trousers, or we do have waterproof jackets. Yeah. Trousers.
Jackets we do, just not trousers. We found a place.
Someone doesn't mind the rain.
We endeavoured to shelter from the rain in a charming cafe built next to a historic fish drying area, an old Faroese method of drying their catch of the day that dates back to 1912. Unsurprisingly, fish is on the menu, with a healthy option for kids and large play area to keep them entertained. A lovely place to retreat from the rain and soak in some Faroese culture.
We reached the end of the line.
Yeah, the last village. There's literally no more road after this village.
But it's so lovely and quiet. You can actually walk from Torshavn to here, so from our hotel there's an actual hiking trail, but we decided not to as it was raining, although it has stopped now.
Yeah, no hikes today. But at least it came to see it.
Yeah, and glad we did.
Yeah. Look at this cathedral. Imagine getting married here, like, if it was dark and there was just candles everywhere.
Is that what you think about?
When I see a church, yeah. I think that's what all people think about now. When you see a nice church in a nice village, I always think, imagine getting married there. Am I on my own? Leave it in the comments if you are a lady or a man who always picture that. Maybe I am on my own.
At the southernmost tip of Streymoy, it's regarded as the most important historical site in the Faroe Islands.
Hey!
Grassy hillsides, notorious black painted houses and turf roofs add to the atmosphere as the clouds began to roll in. Time to retire back to the Hotel Torshavn.
The sun has come out for our last full day here in the Faroes.
Yay!
What a beautiful day.
What a beautiful day.
Plan right now is to go grab some lunch and then we're going to head over to a beach. Hopefully the weather stays like this and we're going to have a picnic on the beach.
Yep.
And then we're going to take Mila to an aquarium. If you're looking for parking in the city centre, head down right next to the harbour. You can park there for free for 8 hours.
We were recommended to go to this cafe, Hanami. It's in the centre of the town and it's so cute, it's really quaint, but we literally arrived just as rush hour, so we've literally had to wait for a while, but it's fine because Mina's gone off to sleep while we waited for our coffee.
It's way too cold outside, so we're having a picnic in the car instead.
After lunch, we walked around Sandja, known for having the only sand dunes in the Faroes, before making our way to the aquarium. Or had we already found it?
We're literally blind. We came down here for a picnic earlier and then have driven around and been by the beach. And now we're back. And this place literally says aquarium right on the front of it. Stupid us.
The sign could not be bigger, but the aquarium itself is slightly more modest. Despite its size, the aim is to display sea inhabitants from around the Faroe Islands, providing information on the island's marine life and diversity in the sea.
That is our Faroese trip over. Short but sweet. Would we recommend coming with your children?
Yeah, definitely. But I would be mindful of the weather. You might need to pack your waterproofs.
We still don't know what we're going to be doing for the next video, as we're still planning our next adventure, but please feel free to subscribe, hit that like button because it really does help us, and we will see you on the next one.